Hello, everyone. Hello and welcome. I'll give everybody a second to join us. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hello, Mauricio. Hello, Sean. Welcome. Welcome to the Masterpiece Lounge with Chrisnatha. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Welcome, everybody who's joining us live. I am Chrisnatha DeRozier, certified life coach, author, and speaker. And I welcome you to another segment. Today, we're going to be talking about the importance of accountability, the importance of accountability to ourselves, to our goals, to the things that are important to us, because we have amazing goals and plans for this year. And we want to make sure that we hold ourselves accountable, that we are being honest with ourselves, that we are checking ourselves, that we are doing everything we can to be the best version of ourselves and not to quit on ourselves or keep our word, right? So I'm excited. I'm excited. Welcome, everyone. We have Syracuse in the building, Alabama's in the building. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Hi. Alabama. New York is in the house. Hello, everyone. Hello and welcome. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Awesome. So this year is all about growth and accountability, right? Let's do what we need to do. Let's leave the excuses in last year and let's really just make it happen, right? Let's just make it happen. So let's talk about accountability. I know that's a word that you hear so much now online. Everybody's talking about how everyone else needs to take accountability. But today we're talking about accountability for ourselves. You know, we can't control other people, but we are in control of ourselves, the things that we do, the decisions that we make, and how we move. And so, in terms of holding ourselves accountable, there are 7 steps that I want to share with you to help you do that. We all are setting out to do incredible things this year. And so I want to make sure that we do everything possible to make them come to pass. So the first one is to ask for feedback. So one of the first ways to hold yourself accountable is to ask for feedback. Turn to your mentors for advice about holding yourself accountable. Ask people in your life that you trust professionally, if you have a business buddy, a mentor for your business, or in your workplace, someone that you trust. Ask for accountability. One of the things that I did recently is that I reached out to my supervisor and I said, I want to schedule some time with you one on one. I want to talk about how I'm doing. I want to talk about areas of opportunity where I can be better. I want to talk about how I can add more value to the organization. And she was so impressed that I even wanted to meet with her and talk about this. But we're going to be meeting in the next 2 days because I want to know, how can I be of more value? Why I'm positioning myself and I'm keeping myself accountable, and she'll keep me accountable as well because I put myself out there, right? So ask for feedback. Ask people you trust, people that are close to you. How am I doing? Or I know we made these vision boards together last year and I didn't work on anything. You know, I need you to check in with me. Let's check in quarterly. Like, how am I doing? What could I do better? What advice do you have for me? So ask for feedback. Don't be afraid of feedback. It's actually for your benefit. The second tip for holding yourself accountable is to get an accountability partner. So you can ask for feedback, but that doesn't necessarily have to be the same person that's your accountability partner. But your accountability partner can be someone that you both check in with each other however many times you feel it's necessary: weekly, monthly, quarterly, bi-weekly, whatever you feel is best and more helpful. But check in with each other And also, you are making taking every step possible to make sure that you are doing what's necessary so that when you meet with your accountability partner, you feel that there's progress from the last time you guys spoke about whatever topic, goal, or milestone that you guys are discussing. The third step in holding yourself accountable is to practice self care. Now, why is self care important? Self care is important because as we are hustling, bustling, working really hard, trying to make it happen, we have to pause and take care of ourselves. It's not okay for us to go hard in the paint, right? And just make sure that we reach all our goals, but then we doesn't don't take good care of ourselves. So as much as I want you to be successful at whatever that looks like for you, grow, excel, and evolve, that includes you taking great care of yourself. Love on yourself. Remember, rest is a weapon. Make those annual appointments. Check in with your physicians. Eat well and rest. And when you can, take a trip. Okay. So practice self care. But self care is not only all of the things I mentioned, it's also introspective, forgiving others, letting go of some things that's been hurting you, taking time to take care of all aspects of your life, including your mental health, right? And so practice self care, be kind to yourself. And even though we're talking about accountability, I still want you to be kind and patient with yourself. Everything won't happen overnight, and that is okay. All right, so practice self care is very, very important. Number four, fourth step in practicing accountability with yourself and for yourself is recognize when you're procrastinating, recognize when you're putting things off, recognize when you are making excuses. So it's time to become more self aware. Am I making excuses? Am I really afraid? Am I afraid to ask for help? Am I beating around the bush? Am I not being honest? Am I gaslighting someone else and or myself? So you have to recognize these things and practice being more self-aware. And one of the activities I do in practicing self-awareness, because this is something I do all of the time, is I ask myself why all of the time. Not other people, so to speak, but I ask myself why. Why do I feel like this? Why do I not want to complete this task? Why am I putting this off? Why hasn't this goal been completed? Why? And that is a question that I ask myself so I can dig deeper inside, not putting it out on anyone, but really bringing it back to me. Number five, I would say, is reward yourself. We can work hard, we can go hard. That's good. But reward yourself. Go out, have fun, add fun to the equation, right? It's all about trying to have some level of balance. Have a good time, enjoy the weekend. You deserve it, right? So reward yourself, reward yourself. So infuse and incorporate fun and leisure in the equation. All right, so number six is to set both short term and long term goals. Short term, maybe what's happening next week, next month, in the next 3 months. Long term might be the next year, right? And so sit down and make that happen. Figure that out. What does that look like? What do I want to accomplish? And what's the timelines? And maybe you don't have to put a very hard timeline on something, but you know it's something you're working toward. And as long as you take steps that you can measure, that is progress. So you have to be proud of that, reward yourself, and encourage yourself and be kind, right? And don't forget the self care. And number seven is to stay organized. Stay organized. I know this isn't always easy to do, but to get organized, I just had a conversation with a group of friends recently about getting organized in our life, right? Getting organized in our financial part of our life in terms of all our accounts, making sure they're in one place, just making sure that if something is needed, it can be found. If something happens to you, there's one place to go to get what we need, right? And so getting organized, making sure that you are paying attention to your life, to your health, to your family, to your work, to your business. Slow down a bit, see what's going on, be present, and get organized. And there's so many amazing tools out here to help us be organized. And we can hire people to help us be organized, right? So whether it's being organized in that way or being organized in your actual space, right? Your workspace, you can do it. So I am excited for y'all. And yeah, so we are talking about all things accountability. I am counting on you to be accountable to yourself this year. Do not break your own promise to you. Don't let yourself down. Don't quit. One step at a time. Don't beat yourself up. Make sure self care is included. Infuse fun and joy and leisure into the equation, but go hard and make it happen. I'm excited for you all. I can't wait to hear all that you're going to be accomplishing this year as you take great care of yourself. So that's all I have for you guys today in our segment, the importance of accountability. And I hope that there's some nuggets that you can walk away from that truly will be a blessing. Don't be selfish and stingy. Share this broadcast with someone that you care about so that we can all be on our accountability journey together. I'm Chrisnatha DeRozier, certified life coach, author, and speaker, signing off until next time. And until then, be well. Take care, everyone.